Leo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-February 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people out there. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's going on for the lovely Leo collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic. I'm sure you are. Let's get it going, my guys. Talk to me. What do we got for Leo? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card real quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always intriguing. But let's get it going here. What's up with Leo, please? Thank you. Let's go. All right, quick. Thank you. So we do have this interesting dreamy type of card, which is an energy I've been seeing for a lot of the fire signs in recent weeks. So it makes sense. There could be things connected to sleep or the unseen world when we have this. Very mental in nature. Now, before we start peeling that back, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Have a look at this card. I find this as one of the more interesting cards in the whole entire deck. So you see this woman, it looks like she's in some sort of yogic type of pose or meditative state. I feel like I've gotten this for you in recent weeks, if not last week, maybe the week before. So this is a very powerful mental type of energy. Now, this could be spirit just focusing on your sleep, on your rest. You might be having issues sleeping, or you could be having very interesting, vivid types of dreams when this card shows up. A portion of you might just be connecting with spirituality on a deeper level than you normally do when this card shows up. Not necessarily bad, but one thing I always need to mention with this card is it could represent a very active mind and imagination. So hopefully you're not getting lost in the sauce, right? Daydreaming a lot. If that is the case, maybe put your creativity to use, okay? But yeah, we're just going to put that down. Let's get into tarot. I'm going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive juiciness flowing. So let's shuffle it up here. And yeah, that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. You know the deal. What do we got for Leo? So, last week's reading. It was interesting, and I will say this, Leo, it seems like the last 3 or 4 weeks there's been a lot of rough energies that we want to see move on out this week, hopefully. I mean, it is what it is, right? But last week's reading was titled A Serious Talk, and it was stern in nature, right? There was whole bunches of different communications possibly happening. So we're going to see what we have for you this week. You know, energy is very fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you. Let's get these first 3 cards out here, because we could be seeing your energy or somebody else's, right? What we got for Leo, please? Let's hope for some improvement. All right, so we do have the 8 of Swords. So this trapped, bound up type of energy could be lingering around for a lot of you. This could be anxiety or nervousness. Let's get 2 more. If not you, someone around you could be very much on edge. Let's get 2 more. We're feeling trapped, stuck in a rut. Okay, double 8s. So we're going to have to watch out for any possible omens here. We have the double 8s with the 8 of Pentacles right in the center. That's good. You might be trying to distract yourself. This could be a big focus on work or work situations. We'll talk about it more. Let's get 1 more, though. What do we got for Leo, please? Thank you. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving. So one thing I'm initially seeing here, my friends, is a big emphasis on earth energy, okay? The money energy. But let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff flowing. Now, at first glance, this doesn't seem like a terrible type of spread, right? I feel like there's a lot of nuance. There could be a lot underneath the surface here. Depending on what you're going through, the Pentacles could be very good, but it could also be a frustrating type of energy, especially when we pair it with the 8 of Swords, right? So hopefully you don't feel stagnation or trapped or anything like that. But in position number 1 and 2, we have the double 8s. Watch out for signs, synchronicities, omens from spirit. We'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the spread. But 8 of Swords, you see this. It's a person that's blindfolded. They're tied up, surrounded by all these swords. So I think of lots of anxiety or nervousness. Overthinking could be a big thing. This is one of my cards of imprisonment. So this could be somebody feeling like they want to break free in some sort of way. It's constrained. And with the pentacle energy right next to it, this is giving me a very smothered, cornered type of energy. So really watch out for that in this time, because something I've known you know, and I know tons of Leos in my personal life. I really vibe good with you guys. Is you don't want to make a Leo feel cornered. You don't want to make a Leo feel smothered or trapped in any kind of way. Okay, so we want to see how the rest of this plays out. It could just be something simple like anxiety or nerves. Now, moving to the center, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is a very good card, in my opinion. It's a card of diligence. It's a card of hard work. It's a card of craftsmanship and transformation. It's very diligent. Now, for a portion of you, this could be stress-induced work situations or money situations. Absolutely. You might feel trapped in a career, trapped in a job, stuck in a rut. Hopefully you're not having money issues, but when we see this card, it's somebody who's willing to work hard towards something. So when I see it in a spread like this, you might be trying to dig yourself up out of something with a card, or just try to keep yourself busy, right? Like, doesn't matter what's going on the inside, I'm going to stay busy. And for a lot of you, that could be a good thing, right? If you're going through a tough time, keeping yourself busy, keeping your mind busy, keeping your hands busy. So we'll see how the rest of this plays out. Now, moving to the back end, this could either represent a person. We'll just have to see. But we got the Knight of Pentacles here. Let me straighten out the card real quick. Now, you might be connected to an earth sign. All knights represent progress to me. That's one of their things. Of course, they could be communicators, and especially with a read like we had last week where communication was big, this could be more communication, messages, speaking back and forth. But when I see the Knight of Pentacles, I think of very, very slow and steady progress, which can be good. This could be slow growth, a slow burn, but it can also be frustrating. And that's kind of a little underlying tone I've been feeling throughout this spread, is like some of you might feel very frustrated or flustered in some sort of way, like you're running into a brick wall of some sort. Or this could just be improvement that's slow. Big focus on the money this week though, okay? And we really want to dive further on all of it, Leo, so let's do that. Let's jump on in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle for my friends, please. Talk to me, my guides. What do we got for the Leos here? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation. I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that Eight of Swords. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If there's any messages you want to give to Leo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. Okay, Eight of Swords. Why is this Eight of Swords here? Thank you. I don't like it. We have the Ten of Swords here. This is a warning again. Okay, now this doesn't sink the whole reading whatsoever, my friends. I'll just tell it to you like that. But when we have the Ten of Swords, this is a card of pain. This is somebody who is going through pain. This is somebody who's hurting here. Now, for a portion of you, this can be a warning about an ending. Maybe some of you are either you really have one on your mind, and we saw it a couple of weeks ago too, like somebody avoiding disaster, somebody nervous about something ending, somebody nervous about something not going the right way. Eight of Swords with the Ten of Swords, these energies unfortunately go together like peanut butter and jelly, in my opinion. Ten of Swords, rough and tough endings possibly, but it's pain, right? So for a portion of you, this could just represent either someone you're connected to or yourself that mentally they're really going through it, very anxious, very nervous, or they might be a mess mentally. And I got a similar thing in last week's reading for a couple other signs, and it's showing up here, but this could be painful. Right? Now, doesn't mean the energy is going to stay like that. The good thing about sword energy is that it's very fleeting. It moves out. So I want to see how the rest of this plays. Okay. You could be distracting yourself from that for sure. But let's see what's up with the Eight of Pentacles. That's a warning there. I don't feel like it's something impending though. Let's see how the rest of this plays out. So why is that Eight of Pentacles here? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right, I'm getting this very, very odd intuitive vibe, my friends, of somebody trying to appease another person. Take from that what you will. But we have more pentacle energy. This is good. I do get somebody trying to secure their place or secure themselves in some sort of way, regardless of what's going on here. So a lot of you might be in a security mindset, right? Like, listen, I need to get this right. I need to get this in order. I need to have my ducks in a row. That's a vibe I'm picking up as well. But I'm getting this weird little energy, and only take it if it hits, of one trying to appease another one. Like doing things because it makes someone else happy. Take from that what you will. This could be somebody trying to appease you as well with the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Like, listen, I got to keep working. I got to have this person feel good things or think good things. I'm getting this appeasal, right? Like a people pleaser type of energy, or trying to please another person in some sort of way. So take from that what you will. But if it's not that, a lot of you could be like, hopefully this isn't you stressing money or feeling like you need to, I mean, once again, it could just be you want to get your ducks in a row. Feeling secure is very important when we have her. She is a good card of abundance and blessing, so this could be very good. We're getting a lot of earthy type of energy, but that was my intuitive vibe. We're going to keep moving over to that Knight of Pentacles, so only take from it what you will, my friends. But let's see what's up with that Knight, then we'll do a quick recap, because I feel like we got a lot going on here, Leo. Especially if you're connected to an earth sign. But why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Seven of Swords under this Knight of Pentacles. I'm not a big fan of this, my friends. So I will say this. When we look at this spread elementally, it's one that I don't often get in my spreads. We have air and we have earth. Now, when you combine air and earth, that could be like a tornado, in my opinion, or that could be like a sandstorm. This is very movable type of energy. And even though we do have this like bound up tight, just watch out for confusion. But when we have the Seven of Swords in the upright underneath this Knight of Pentacles, like, I don't want to be too harsh, but I feel like this could be an individual around you that could be trying to take advantage, okay? Like, especially with the people-pleasing type of energy here, or like appeasing, make them think this is good. The Seven of Swords is a card of sneakiness. It's a card of the hidden as well. If I were to take my most optimistic sense with the Seven of Swords underneath the Knight of Pentacles, this could represent something getting better over time slowly, and you don't see it because this can represent mystery. But if I were to just keep it real with you, this feels like a grimy individual here, right? This is a sneaky person. This is like a long con type of energy. So beware of that, all right? Like, especially with all this energy, like this is absolutely a warning about an individual for sure. Like, they might not seem too sporadic. They might not seem like too unhinged or anything like that, but this is somebody who's taking advantage in the long run, especially with people-pleasing energy. Big warnings here, Leo. Okay, and you know me, I'm an optimistic reader. I want to give you the best messages possible. But when warnings pop out, I'm going to give you what I feel. But let's go through and do a quick recap, then we'll get into the shadow card. Let's just try to piece this together. Obviously, we never wish this energy on anybody. But in position number one, we have the Eight of Swords with the Ten of Swords in the upright. This, to me, does feel like tons of anxiety, nervousness, either somebody stressing about an ending that's happened, or they think one is impending for sure. There is pain here with the Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, okay? Now, somebody could be trying to distract themselves, keep themselves busy, which would be a good thing. This could be pain in regards to a work situation as well. But we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. This was giving me somebody trying to impress another, or people-pleasing type of, like, I would beware of people-pleasers too in this time. Like somebody trying to make a good impression for a reason. For a portion of you, this could be abundance coming in slowly. That would be very good. But I'm getting this odd vibe here, like somebody trying to appease another one. I can't quite put my finger on it. But when we get to the back end, we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Yes, that could be a simple energy. That could just be an earth sign that is a little shady. And if you're a cross-watching earth sign, I'm not calling you out. Trust me. Like, it could go both ways, of course. For a portion of you, this could be something improving slowly, and you don't quite see how it's going to happen if we were to be optimistic. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is huge warning, big warning here on the back end, that somebody could be trying to get over in a long run type of way. Like, it's not like a hit and run. This is like a long con type of game. So watch out for certain individuals around you, right? Like, keep your head on a swivel. Please take a screenshot. I'm going to get you one shadow card. Very odd. Let's get one shadow card out here for you, Leo. Air, earth, lots of mental energy, lots of monetary energy. So work things, money things. There's a lot of stress revolving around that. But let's get you one shadow card. What is in the shadows, please? Thank you. Yeah, Seven of Swords again. Okay, so it's showing up in the shadows as well as the last card of the main spread. And once again, the Seven of Swords is a card of what goes on in the shadows. I would say, as far as this goes for you, this could be Spirit saying like, hey, whatever it is you do, do it with integrity. Do it on the level, do it above water. Okay, like, keep it real type of energy. But this could be a warning from spirit, right? Whether it is somebody who was very deceptive in the past, there might have been someone who was deceptive and it's left a mark on you in some sort of way. That might still need to be healed here. But I feel like for another portion of you, like, watch out for the sneakiness, right? There might be someone around you, like, their true colors haven't shown yet in some sort of way. So we're just going to leave it at that, Leo. I'm not going to keep piling on this message. It is what it is. But don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the February subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the January subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this week's Fire and Air readings. But for February, I've decided to run it back. Once again, we're doing 2 copies of the most adorable deck in all the land, the Smith Tiny Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments which card from this week's reading you thought was most adorable. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of February, the winners will be in the community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you next time.